Hi, hello viewers. Welcome back to our channel. So today we will discuss and talk about what is the important place role in English in our daily life and professional life, dears. So firstly, we will talk about uh, what is the place important role in our daily routine life in every human being, dears. So, for example, asking yourself, so in a day, how many words, how many English words used in our daily routines in per a day? So we don't know, dears. So in a daily routines or in one day, the number of English small words is also used in our one day, dears. So it is the issue. There is no don't anyone, right? I'm telling truth, dears. In my opinion, I think, in my perspective, or according to the experts, in every human beings is also in our daily routines. I think 50 small English words is also used in our daily routines and in our daily activities. So that's why. So nowadays, the digital word English is also very important for in every human being, dears. So I will tell you a simple example. So once we have operated in the Android mobile, English is also very useful for how to handle that in our phones, and the some rules and regulations and terms and conditions, how to update it in our mobile, and how to install it, the number of apps in our mobiles, and how to handle that in our multimedia accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and X. So and then so we don't know English, ask him to others. So for example, we don't know English and we have read in the basic simple in English, go to or call other persons, so please see and updated the futures in my mobiles. So that is the one of the ability we know the English, dears. So in my opinion, we have learned the basic skills in English. It is also very helpful for not only operating in our mobiles, dears. So for example, we have go to the other countries, not countries, like we have go to the other states, dears. We have planned for one family trip, dears. We have go to the one small shop, dears. So in that area is also owned, used in the official language in English, dears. So we have only talk in our mother tongue. So but how it is possible, how to communicate to others? So in that time we have learned the basic sentences and in English. It is also easily communicate to the shopkeepers and shop owners, dears. So it is the type of role plays in our daily routine life, dears. So nowadays, I think, in my opinion, English is also very important for every human being, like homemakers and students. I think everyone also used in English. So for example, so how to easily reach it the in our goal settings in every student's, dears. English is also plays very important role. I will tell you another example for only students, dears. So for example, I think in the digital world also every student is also only I'm only focusing on our marks only marks are preparing for in our semester examinations. We have learned the 5 or 6 concepts or lessons, and we have presenting in attending in examination. We have presentation in examination point of view. Only the type of education cycle is also processed for every students. So once we have completed in our academic and we have achieved the distinction mark in academics, so in that time after completion in our graduation we have go to the workplace. So in that workplace, how to manage it that in our mother tongue. So please, my dears, students is also asking in ourselves. So I think in our pursuing in our graduation, after completion of our graduation, we have go to the job. The jobbing is also not only used in our mother tongue. So once we have attending the interview is also convey or express used in the only official language in English. So once we have attending the interviewers is also asking the number of questions. So in the whole interviewer is also we have what type of ability or capacity to convey or express in English, how to communicate to others, and how to treat it. How to collaborate our superiors and subordinates. Um, so the most important thing in our workplace dears, number of state students is also available in the workplace dears. So in that time every employee or superior or subordinate is also learned and speak in English. So in that time, so English is also very important for every student. So, I think, in my opinion, so for example, we see the in our locality or area, the number of graduates and postgraduates and technology students, I think, completed in our diplomas, not got a job. So why? Because the major reason is don't the major reason is there is no communication skills, dears. So I think, in my opinion, asking in yourself, we have been pursuing in our graduation. Um, sometime is also spending with how to learn it in the English. So once we have, I think in our graduation or 3 years or 4 years, etc., etc. So in that period, the 6 months or 1 year is also spending with time in English. We have definitely talk and speak in English, dears. So I think is also everyone is also facing some nervous in English, dears. So why? Because we are all belong to the talk in our mother tongues in our childhood and in our schooling, in our intermediate level and in our graduation. So it is not a issue, dears. So in that time, I think everyone is also maintain their our own Android mobile, right? Uh, so nowadays in the digital mobile is also available the number of learning apps in English, dears. So I suggest one the better and the best app in English, how to translate the sentence in English and Telugu. I will end with discussing in the video, dears. So in my opinion, the major difference between the English and mother tongues most of the times is also work out the technique, dears. The major difference is, so in the mother tongue is also used in the one line, first to last. So in the official language is also used last to first. That is the major difference between, dears. So I think we have learned and speak in English. Understanding is the very important, and so firstly we know how to talk, how to talk, what type of lines we have translate to official language English dears. So in that time we have no idea, and we have no idea, and we have to prepare it in our English. We have definitely fail. There is no not expressed to in our speaking in English. So I think everyone is also, so firstly we know what type of talking and what is the lines is also used in my conversation. So let how to start and how to it in the middle of instructions is also how to use the sentences. So that is the major important for learning English in years. So I think nowadays is also totally changed in the education system dear. So in this I think in our state and central governments also introducing the integrated CBSE or CBSE. The majority of private schools also available in English mediums, and in government schools is also introduced the English medium schools dears. So in that time, so in my opinion I think I think every graduates or studying people is also seeing my video. So asking in ourselves, asking questions in ourselves. So after completion in our graduation or post graduation in our diploma education, we have achieved the job. We know the basic job required skills, and apart from the some skills required is also very important dears. So in my opinion every human being or every student is also learned the some English skills and how to speak to English in I think the basic sentence is also used in every student. I think, in my opinion, so nowadays English is also very important for homemakers, students, and lecturers, teachers, and trainers. So, in the middle of the video, I will suggest one the better app for how to translate the mother tongue to official language in English tiers in our mobiles. In our mobile, in open Play Store dears. Play Store in type the Google Translate and open the app dears. Wait a minute, check my internet connectivity. Turn off my data. Okay, turn on. So dears, it is the Google Translate app. So it is the one best app for using for easily translate sentence and lines mother tongue and translate to English. I will tell you one important notice, dear. So I think in the digital world is also available in the huge number of website, fake website, and third party apps. So once we have installed the any type of app in our Android mobiles, we have capture and we have piracy in our data and in our personal information, dears. So don't install the third party apps and some of fake apps, dears. So it is the Google Translate app, dears. Once we have installed the in our mobile, we have searched the my name is we have searched the English. We have translated in Telugu. So I think in the Google Translate is also available in the number of languages, dears. So we have choose in our official language in English, choose in our mother tongue. So it is the one method, dears, and another one is Google Assistant is also available, dears. So for example, we have a reading English letters and messages is also easily read in I mean convert in our mother tongue Telugu dears. We also used the camera scanner, right? We have once we have press the camera. Wait a minute. Hmm. It we have it like it click it choose our image. Okay, sorry. Wait a minute. Wait. Easily translate to mother tongue and official language in English tiers. So it easily. Yes. So please see dears. So the type of app is also used easily translate in our mother tongue and official language in English. And one more trick or method is also available in our Google Translate app. Dears, used the Google Assistant. I am from Bengaluru. See this, dears. So it's easily Google translated Google Translate apps in our mobiles, dears. So it is also very useful for every student or every homemaker and lecturers, teachers. So for more information, visit our channel. So do you have any queries or doubts? So please post down in our comment section. For more information, visit our channel, dears. Once again, thanks for investing our time, dears. See you in soon.